What is up, everybody? This is me
welcome
above
back
the
to
zero, and
another
today with
episode
me
of
is
Waffle. We got a special guest today, buddy. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm just your friendly neighborhood waffle.
Look at your camera.
I am looking at my
Not your own
camera.
face.
Ew.
He's your friendly neighborhood waffle.
Alright, anyways, we're gonna hop straight into things. He's here for a special thing, but besides that, we're gonna get straight into things. The first thing is H2K reveals their lineup at IEM. Why don't you tell them who's in it?
Well, they've announced that Forgiven is making his return to the LCS. Big surprise. Waffle's pretty happy about that.
I am.
Yankos and Vander are also hopping onto that
Oh
squad.
no, his webcam's gone. Oh shit, now you see his Skype name.
Yes, yes, you see his Skype name.
Oh, beautiful.
Alright, so we're gonna have to
As we
start
on
over.
Skype.
No, we're gonna go. We're
We're gonna make sure to post this one on Reddit many times.
Please. I want those requests.
So, no, that's pretty fucking awesome. The good thing for Forgiven, he deserves to do it.
Yeah,
He's
they
the
lifted his
MVP of
ban.
Europe, so,
They lifted his ban to allow him to participate this time, so. But here comes a little bit more sad news.
well, you may know Team Rocket, Nuke Duck's on there, and a couple of
Other
other
people.
yeah. They disbanded. They're gone.
Yeah, the squad is gone. Now, this doesn't mean the team doesn't exist, it's just all 5 of the players that they started no longer play for the team.
So the squad's gone.
Yeah.
I just said that in the beginning.
Yeah, so Rocket is still an LCS team. It's just other players left.
And that kind of ties into the next story, which is Elements. Their whole lineup is gone. Just like Rocket, all 5 players are gone, but they don't sell their spot. So apparently the owners are willing to try it with 5 new people.
Yeah, they're gonna try it with 0 new people, but hopefully they'll have 5 by the time the split starts.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to. So
Yeah, and Waffle, what do you think about all this shit?
I just hope we don't have another TDK, because that was really fun to look at.
that was sad.
Yeah,
That was really fucking
I
sad.
was so happy for TDK and it was
Yeah, I'd like for all the teams to have their final roster by week 1.
yeah, not
by
week 9. Yeah, not week 9.
No,
That
not
would
a
be-
good time to know your roster.
Yeah, let's not have a TDK repeat. That's all I really.
So our next article is another League of Legends article, because we do a lot of those. This one is about the viewership for Worlds 2015. Apparently there were record-setting numbers all across the board, with not concurrent, but 360 million hours of live viewing. That doesn't include like people who didn't watch it live and then watched the VODs afterwards, which there were a lot of because it was at like 8 a.m. in North America. Which
Yes.
is when I'm still asleep.
I don't know why they did the times that they did.
Well, because it was in Europe.
Well, no, but you can set it up. Most of the viewership is going to be in Korea, the Oceanic region, and Europe. So of course NA is going to be left out. But they didn't really time it well for that. I don't know, that's just a side
Yeah,
note.
I think they could have done a better job, but I mean, it was the viewership was still good, at least what they're reporting. So, yeah,
Not bad.
I don't think they had quite as many viewers for the finals as they did in 2013 with the big SKT versus Royal Club, but that's to be expected. This year's Worlds weren't very hype, and that year's Worlds were incredible. So, we've already given our gripes and moans about the Worlds in a previous episode. If you just want to go check that out.
I like that video.
Also, back in our recurring theme of teams selling their LCS spots and being replaced and being replaced by teams that don't have to work to get into the LCS, Gambit Gaming, a long-standing member of the
Started
Riot
off as
Esports
Moscow
team.
5.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. If you remember season 2, they sold their spot off to Team Vitality, who also signed Kissing, who was playing for TSM temporarily.
Now that kind of makes me upset because I was really fucking excited when I saw the headline for Forgiven. I was like, you know what? Forgiven's gonna get one of the best supports in Europe, and that's gonna be a dominating bot lane. But I mean, Kissing's now here. I actually don't know who the support is for H2K right now.
Yeah.
But still, Forgiven's Forgiven, and he's gonna make whatever it is work.
Yeah, I'm sure he will, and I'm sure he'll make like 4 supports retire this season. But
Probably. I can see it now.
So this next article is actually something really close to my heart. It was reported by Richard Lewis, and it's about StarCraft 2. Now, StarCraft was really big. It started about 20 years ago. That was where all of esports kind of like began, over there in South Korea. StarCraft 2 is their second game. Second expansion is coming out now, and with that, there is going to be a reformatting of how they're going to do it. Now, for League of Legends, they have their leagues, and then they have their World Championship and All-Stars, and 1 or 2 IMs. So not much of an open circuit, which you would see in CSGO. But Blizzard is like a happy medium. They have their WCS Global, which will actually be the GSL and the SSL, which are considered the best 2 leagues for StarCraft 2. And then they're going to have the original America and Europe to be there. They're also going to have Red Bull, Intel Extreme Masters, and DreamHack run tournaments for them. And when these players play in all these tournaments, they're going to get these circuit points, which will let them get into the BlizzCon finals, kind of like Worlds, the top 16 teams. It's going to be split up evenly, 8 South Koreans, and then 8 from North America and Europe. Whoever has the most amount of points will make it. And I think that's a really good way for it to be formatted. There's still going to be the open circuit, which means the players can make their money. There's going to be the leagues for the stability with their salaries. And it's a happy medium. It's not the full open circuit of CSGO or Call of Duty. And it's not the full league format of League. So
the LCS.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the LCS, that's an excellent segue into our next and final article. Riot is making changes to the system of how the LCS works, and they seem kind of sketchy. I'm not a big fan of having to pick between watching my favorite team and my second favorite team. I'd rather just get to watch all the games. But we did kind of ask for a change in system to make it so that the teams had more competitive initiative and more practice for when they actually had to perform internationally. Because that was a big gripe for NA and EU, is that they don't get a lot of 2 out of 3 series practice in order to move on. But the new system works like this. So in EU, it's going to be basically the same as it was in LCK. You play best of 2s every week.
LPL.
Or I'm sorry, LPL rather, my bad.
Yeah.
You play best of 2s every week, and you just play best of 2s every week. And instead of having all of the games played on the same stream all on the same day, there's going to be half of the games played on one stream, half of the games played on the other stream, and they're both going on simultaneously, and that's over 2 days.
Yeah. And then actually NA, we all know that the viewership is higher over there, so they actually get 3 days. They're going to get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they're actually best of 3s.
Yeah.
I personally do not like what they said in their post. They said they did best of 2s because they compared it to soccer. Sorry, football. They actually make that joke. Where they say it works for the best of 2 in soccer. But you have to remember, I think Thorin said this. In soccer, there are stadiums where the games are hosted, so the teams need to be able to sell their tickets to make their cash and then actually pay their players. And you also have a home field advantage. You get to stay home. There's an advantage for doing that in soccer, but there's not an advantage to doing that in this. So why can't we just get best of 3s over 3 days? Now, don't get me wrong. This is a great step in the direction, but it's taken you 6 fucking years to get here.
And it's still kind of questionable for the fans, because we have to pick between watching one stream or the other, and a lot of the lesser known, less successful teams won't get as much exposure because they won't be able to be streamed. I mean, if TSM versus CLG is streaming while Immortals versus... I almost said Immortals versus Team 8. While Immortals versus whatever team bought Team Coast is playing, it just won't work. People are gonna watch TSM versus CLG.
And then I know Riot says that they want millionaires to be able to get into
Waffle's taking notes.
they want millionaires to be able to buy the organizations because they say it'll bring more stability or whatever. But if you have those people coming in with the millions of dollars, raising up the salary cap, where they won't be able to, like the CLGs, the TSMs, they're not going to be able to compete with the salaries because we don't have the millionaires behind it. So, I mean, they're not, and the lower teams aren't going to get the sponsorships, so they're not going to get the best players, and they're just going to get fucked in the end. And it's like Walmart's coming in and just taking them all.
Exactly.
So I don't.
Yeah, it's really easy to get worked up about something like this, and don't get us wrong, we like the step in the right direction, but
it's taken them 6 years.
It's taken a long time, and it's really rough around the edges. I think it could have used a bit more thinking, but that's all for our articles for today.
Whoa, actually,
Wait.
Waffle has an extra.
Has been taking some notes over here.
I've been, I hope, no, it's not gonna.
That's illegible.
That's very-
Yeah, no, it ain't.
Okay,
Just
fuck it.
read
Fuck it. Team Yellow Star, TSM Yellow Star.
I was just about to ask Waffle. Waffle, what's your opinion on the final TSM roster, which includes Bjergsen at mid, Double if Baby carry, Yellow Star support, Haunter Rip GG at top lane, and Sven Skaren, which I can finally pronounce properly. In the jungle
Skaren.
position.
Oh yes.
Waffle's
I'm really
the TSM
happy for you.
fanboy, by the way, everybody.
I am the biggest TSM fanboy. A lot of people are saying that Yellow Star joined TSM because they gave them more money, but just go on Reddit and you will see that actually Fnatic offered Yellow Star more money than TSM did. Yet Yellow Star joined TSM because he thought that NA would give him a bigger challenge than what was going on in.
I think he
You.
means carrying TSM will be a bigger
Yeah,
challenge.
yeah, of course.
There is one thing I want to say about the Fnatic thing. I did some more research after last week, and Fnatic, they've been doing their own merchandise.
Quick
like their
interjection.
own-
John is CLG fanboy.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I don't care about Yellow Star going to TSM, but this is just purely like I don't understand the decision making behind Fnatic. So
There's a star.
okay, yeah. So Fnatic, they bought a peripheral company, like just straight up bought it. Now they have 500 plus fans on their Twitter page for their Fnatic gear, that they had before they bought the peripheral page. They actually had to Indiegogo to buy the company. They got a share of over $400 and from 500 backers that came up to $204,000 or whatever. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, those 500 people really want Fnatic peripherals, but that really fucks them in any peripheral sponsorship. You can't get Razer, you can't get Steel Series, you can't get TT Esports, you can't get. There's so many sponsors you can't get. There's so like you are just. Yeah, I don't understand this decision, and because of that, they have lost so many players in Fnatic because they can't actually offer the salary in their CS:GO team and their League of Legends team, and that's actually why Huni and Rain won, because they just can't pay them. So don't get me wrong, it's a great decision if it actually works out in the long term and your team actually stays successful, because you have to remember in esports, the fans, we don't actually support an organization. We support a player.
Yeah.
Like most of us follow
It's
a
the player and the game more so than the team.
So if you,
Except for me.
Except for this fuckboy.
TSM all day.
Well, yeah, here 66% though. We follow players. We do not follow the organizations. So I don't know. It's a very weird decision, and if it doesn't work out where their CS:GO team isn't still the top in the world, or if they're not considered the best Western team for League of Legends,
Which is Origin.
this could.
I'm the Origin fan.
Okay. But this could be a very bad and fucked up decision, and could completely ruin their organization within 2 years. So I did more research on it, and that's my opinion on it. If it works though, they continue to be one of the best teams. It takes rid of their independency on sponsorships, and they can actually do whatever they want.
It does.
That is the wrong word, but
It does.
I get it. I understand. Now, I have a question.
Okay.
Changing the topic again. John, can you name the final CLG roster?
Nah, I don't
Okay.
follow. League.
I was just wondering. Who do you
Did you
think
guys talk about-
stronger? TSM or CLG?
Well, obviously CLG.
And Waffle?
Oh. TSM. But no, did you guys talk about Immortals yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about them like a month and a half ago.
Like their actual roster?
No, not the roster. We haven't actually
Well,
talked
the
about
roster's known now.
Hit us.
Hit us.
Wild Turtle, Adrian, Shit.
Huni.
Popo? Yeah, Huni,
Rainover.
Rainover. Who's their mid laner?
Come on.
Is it Popelter?
Yes.
It's not. Yeah, is it Popelter?
Yes, it is. Popo.
Okay, it is Popelter.
You
I didn't know if you guys
brought
talked about it.
No.
I thought you knew.
I did know.
Oh. Okay.
We should
I'm
do a
glad you-
podcast
Should we do a podcast? Leave in the comment section if we should do a podcast.
with Facecam.
With face cam. Squad cam. We'll call it squad cam.
Squad cam?
Yeah, that'll be a podcast.
Dude, and then I can put the ducks up
No!
top, and then I can put squad cam.
No
Oh my god,
ducks.
squad
No
cast.
ducks.
Squad.
Squad
Oh,
cast.
the DG squad
Okay.
cast.
Alright, you heard it first. Leave a like, subscribe,
Every
comment
Sunday?
if you want Squadcast every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Alright.
Oh my, we could do it on Sunday.
Sunday.
And then they would get the fun edits then too.
Alright.
Wow.
So thanks for watching, guys. Let us know if you want Squadcast. Waffle, any final remarks?
Send me this entire file.
Great.
That's it.
Horrible remark. I'm dying. Goodbye.
Yeah, you are done.